Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and Vlogmas day 9, I think. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. I actually posted one long form video every day from December 1st to the 8th. I'm so incredibly proud. Now, some of those videos may be a little questionable, but we are focusing on consistency here, okay? 2025 is going to be my year. I know everybody says that for every year, but I'm so serious about that. Like, I should be getting involved in events, being on more PR. Like, I'm ready to skyrocket in 2025, and exercising this YouTube muscle is really helping me, one, see how, actually, let's back up. Today is Monday, and Mondays are for motivation. So today's topic is give yourself grace. I may veer off and talk about other things, but that is my motivation for you today, a message that I have to constantly reinforce and reiterate to myself, okay? Even to this day. But it's just a message that I feel like I have to always remind myself of, and I want to encourage and motivate you with that. Before I get into my video, I put a pin in my conversation about Vlogmas. I'll come back to that and just kind of recap all the videos that I posted last week for you guys to watch, and then we'll wrap it up from there. And again, always remember, connect with me across all social media platforms. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's start off with motivation so we can just kind of check that box off. Give yourself grace. One thing about me, I'm just gonna be very personal here, is I am extremely self-critical, almost to a fault. The way that I talk to myself in my mind, which has gotten so much better once I really identified that, but when I mess up or I don't do something perfect or I don't get the outcome that I wanted, I am so hard on myself. More so than other people. If other people mess up, I'm like, it's okay, it'll work out, it'll be fine. But when things don't go right in my own life, whether big or small, I really focus really heavily on those things, and I really don't give myself grace. As somebody that has gone through many levels of academia to become a dental specialist, you're in an environment where you're kind of constantly comparing yourself to other people, even when you're not trying to. Dental school is not about who's number 1 in the class and who's number 60, right? Because both of them are going to get a dental degree. If they both pass their board exams, they will go on to be excellent dentists. And I think in dental school, maybe not so much at Meharry, but sometimes the person that came in with the highest GPA, the best DAT score, isn't the best clinician, right? They can't cut the best filling or do the best root canal. So those things don't always correspond to how you're gonna be with your hands, because dentistry is heavily dependent, 100% dependent on your hands and what you can do with your hands. So I think, but again, I went to a dental school that had a really good learning environment. So although, you may know one person is good at one thing versus the other, overall, we really wanted what's best for each other. And I would say the same is true for residency, except residency is like a whole new world. I describe it as like me moving to China and not learning any bit of Chinese, and people just talking to me strictly in Chinese. Like, it may not be as extreme. And of course, dental school gives you some context, but I felt like I was in a foreign land for a long time, and I would be really internally hard on myself and not really give myself the grace that I needed to give myself while traveling through a very difficult specialty program. You think the first time you do something is supposed to be perfect and magnificent. And a lot of times in residency, you have to put your work on the screen for everyone to look at it with a critical eye, analyze it, and that doesn't make you feel the best. But it's like, how am I going to become the best if I don't fall first? How am I going to do the best gum graft, the best implant, if I don't place a few implants that are crooked? That's not to say I need to place an implant in the brain or something that's truly detrimental to the patient, but I think that's the beauty of becoming a specialist, is you get more of a critical eye. I look back at my cases from my first year that I thought were just horrible, and I'm like, well, you know what, maybe if I would have put this here and did this there and took this into consideration, I would have gotten a better outcome. So I want to encourage you and motivate you to give yourself grace along the journey. You are not supposed to know it all, and you never will know it all. You want to know a good amount. You want to, especially for me, be good at what you're good at. I want to be a specialist. I want people to come to me and ask me a question about my specialty, and that's my realm. They know DrAierDavis knows it, and I'm okay to say I don't know it, but I'll find out the answer. So definitely for all of my fellow healthcare professionals, especially if you are a woman, a Black woman, a first generation, anything, all of those things where your perspective is different, your experience is different, but it's not often acknowledged in these spaces. Give yourself grace. It's easier said than done, and I know I'm gonna probably have to come back to this video in a couple months and watch it to reinforce it, but give yourself grace. And another place I haven't given myself grace is in my content creator journey. So I have been so granted, I'm so grateful for how much I've grown and the community that I'm constantly building, but I look at other people and I'm like, dang, what about me? What am I not doing right? Or am I to this or am I to that? But I really think it's just a timing thing. And when I look up and my content hits the way it's supposed to hit and I have the experiences that I'm supposed to have, I'm going to realize I should have just gave myself grace. I was just so hard on myself. Because I'm always so hard on myself. It's really just a story of my life. My mom tells me that all the time. But yeah, that is my motivation for you. Now, just a quick Vlogmas recap. Yes, so I'm so proud. Last year around this time, I had stopped because I got sick. So that's a valid reason. However, this week I have shared motivation. We talked about toothpaste recommendations, which was a really good video, pretty quick. So I'm gonna try to do a more detailed video, probably in the new year as it pertains to fluoride, because that's a big topic and a lot of questions. And I also got a comment about a newer toothpaste that I've been seeing a lot of people use, but I personally haven't used it yet, that I want to give a try, called Youthmol. Comment if you've heard of it before, but it's really aesthetically pleasing. It's pink. I think it's more of a British brand, but you can get it on Amazon. So I may order that off Amazon and try it out. What else? That was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, Tuesday I did a vlog, and Wednesday I did tips, but it's supposed to be the reverse. So tomorrow for Tuesdays, I'm gonna do a dental tip Tuesday and have a dental related video. Then Thursday, we got ready for my presentation that went so well. Again, another example of giving yourself grace. I was so not confident about my presentation, how I could structure it and make it something that's beneficial, but we got really good reports. We presented with other residency programs. We got really, really good reports about our cases and our presentations. So it turned out great, way better than I expected. And then my mom's retirement party was the next day. So I struggled on the drive there and back, nothing but the grace of God. Now, God gave me that grace because the car was supposed to be flipped over plenty of times, but we're so grateful to God that it did not flip us over, because me and my husband was tired, honey. But thank God for husbands. Thank you, Lord, for husbands. So yeah, we did that. And Friday, I did a older vlog that I posted before where I talk about how to become a periodontist, what a periodontist is. Love talking about that. Love seeing how my view has changed about perio, not at the foundation of what we are as a specialty and what we do, but what I can do. I feel at that moment I was a resident, but I'm speaking from a first year resident stance, and I have experienced it, and now I've done sinus lifts and gum grafts, and I've done all the things to be this is what I can do. Love that for me. Saturday, what did I post on Saturday? Me no remember. I also threw a video in there about how I lost my edges, honey, which is crazy, because why does that have the most views? Y'all want me to show my balding edges so y'all could talk about me? It's not happening. It's not happening. My edges will not see the light of day up close until at least summer 2025, at least. Right now it's just prayer and oil. Prayer and hair oil. And then yesterday was Sunday. What did I post? Oh my God, I cannot remember. My mind, so much is going through it. What did I post for my Sunday vlog? Oh, it was, I had to kind of makeshift that one because I wanted to do my Hemming recap, but I thought that I had recorded content horizontally. I did not. So I had to use my vertical videos that I did for TikTok and kind of just show you Hemming. But Hemming was great. I go to Hemming every year. This year, because I'm gonna have my new camera, I'm going to legitimately record it because I love Hemming. Now I don't really so much the sessions because I'm I'm not getting much out of it. But hopefully I'm an instructor and I can teach in the coming years. But I love networking, seeing people. It's almost like a little mini reunion of like my new side of dentistry with a little bit of my old, because I see my classmates and stuff all the time too. So love him, and I'm going to record that in March. Once I figure out like how do I want YouTube to look now moving forward? Like obviously I'm not gonna post every single day, but maybe once a week, you know, that'll be great as I'm trying to grow, because I want a plaque. You know, I want to get rid of this painting behind me and have a YouTube plaque on my wall because my people have found me. Y'all gonna find me. I know y'all are. And that was it for the first week of Vlogmas. I'm so proud of us. Yay, round of applause. We made it one whole week. This week have some good vlogs coming for you. We're gonna make it another week. Now, I may renege just a little bit, and I don't do that. If you know me on the card table, I really frown upon that. Because if you're gonna lose, just lose. You know what I mean? But anyway, I may not go to the 31st. I may just go up to Christmas and end it there, and then have like a really good quality video the week of, you know, New Year's, something like that. Because some of the videos are a teeny bit rushed because I want to check off that box. But I know if I sit down and really put some thought into it, I can get some better quality videos. I just haven't had time in the past couple of weeks to do that. So I will end the video there. Thank you so much for watching my videos for Vlogmas. If you have not, go back and take a look at a few. I don't think they're hard to watch. I think they're actually pretty entertaining. But, you know, comment any critiques, you know, improvements, because I'm really trying to learn and navigate these YouTube waters. I know what I like to watch on YouTube, but I don't know what other people like to watch. So yeah, but as always, thanks for your support. I will check back in later. Here's to another day of Vlogmas.